I've got the Designer Chameleon Paint sticker set, plus the Designer Chameleon Sweet Easter functional sheet, and the decorated Eggs-Pastel decorative sheet with a couple of hearts. Let's see what I can create in my catch-all planner this week. Hello everyone and welcome back to Quantity Plans. This is Carmen. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the new set. The paint set is a recent sticker set that came out for Designer Chameleon. If you guys have watched my latest videos, I did use stickers from the Sweet Easter and Decorated Eggs-Pastel sticker sheets or sticker sets. But I had these left over and I thought that they paired nicely with this paint sticker set. So I think we're going to go ahead and use them here. I'm going to start off with the functional boxes first. And we are planning for the week of April 21st through the 27th. Okay, first thing I always do is take these smaller boxes, and they have been working very well for me on the left side of the page. So we're going to start with this. So if you guys remember in some of my previous videos, or last week's video actually, I mentioned that I might not be using my wellness planner anymore. Not because I'm not going to track wellness anymore, but I've just decided to go ahead and try to condense my planner lineup. I have been noticing now that we're a couple of weeks or a couple of months into 2025 that I just don't have the time to go ahead and check all the planners that I have in my current lineup. And I still want to be able to track all the things and do all the things, but if there is a way for me to go ahead and make my life easier, and if that means using less planners but using them more efficiently, then I am definitely wanting to go that route. So that's kind of where the whole idea of kind of leaving my wellness behind has come about from. Okay, this one wasn't centered well. I think this is just a very shortcut sticker, I think. And it is going to be slightly smaller than the box here. So I'm just going to allot for that. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to put these boxes over here. I am going to take this one and I'm going to put it across like this. It's kind of what I'm thinking, or no. I got two things I need to track on Sunday. So let me do this. I'm going to do the two yellows that I have on Sunday. However, that leaves 3 boxes or 3 rows or columns, but 2 stickers. So we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get all that to work. Let me see here. So an easy way to figure that one out is I think we're just going to put this here shared on Thursday and Friday, and then we'll put the other one on Saturday. And I do have some bullet points, so if I need to put this down somewhere there on Saturday, I can. Okay, we're going to go ahead and white out this weekend adventures. And we're going to bring in some of the Deco right in here. These are so pretty. Okay, I'm thinking right away the easel. It says, painting is just another way of keeping a diary. So let's do this as close to the edge as possible, but without getting rid of the beautiful art. Okay, and then we're gonna put in this quote, and on the other side we'll put the paint and the brushes. I like the font on the quote here. Actually, let's do this a little higher just so that it wouldn't cover the floral. But now this is not the same distance apart, so we're just going to move this up a little bit. Okay, here we go. And perhaps maybe here, I think. Okay, and then we're going to bring in this. And the brush. Maybe this one. Okay, I'm liking that. And then we're going to come to this side here on the left. I'm going to do something similar, but here we're going to put another one of these down in this corner. And then grab this brush. Or maybe put it this way, I guess. No, this way would be good, I think. Okay, and then maybe this beautiful floral across the top, like that. And then we'll put in the Designer Chameleon logo in the middle there. I think that would look cute. All right, so we've got the two big areas that I normally decorate covered. And then this week I do want to use the bullet points. So let's do the yellow. And then we'll use this pinkish color here. Here. Okay, and this purple one we'll use for another time. And then here we can bring in another one of the yellows right in here. And another one of those peachy colored ones. This one kind of matches that. And then we'll bring in the blue one. There we go. So we've got bullet points and hearts, and then these decorative ones. I do need to notate trash and recycle this week. So let's do bullet points for that this week. So trash will be this darker color. And trash will be Monday and Thursday. And then Thursday this week is also a recycle day. I'll use this lighter one to notate that. And then we've used all of this one already, and we're left with these two sticker sheets. I'm gonna put the heart, like a heart here, like that. Maybe another one on this side here too, I think would work nicely. There we go, that looks cute. Okay, and then of course we want to put some florals around the page. Now we have two of these, so I want to put one on the left and one on the right. So I'm thinking one can definitely go here. And the other could go maybe down here or up here. Let's do like that. Okay, and then we have two of these. This one and this one on each side as well. Let's do this one right here. And maybe this one can go right up here like that. Okay, I don't have 2 of the blue, so I have to decide where I want to put this one. Now there's this blue flower in this painting, so maybe I want to put it on this side, but there's no blue box over here. So I'm thinking that maybe we can put it here. Yeah, okay. Then let's do some of the paints for sure. So we'll do like that. And then maybe a paintbrush. Okay. And each box has something on this side, and these two share that, so we need to put something over here. And we can use this blue one. Do like that. And then a paintbrush going like this. And then we've got some more paints we can use. I can put some here. Let's see, let's do this one and this one. Okay, and I think for these that's it, but no, I want to use them because there's going to be no really other place I can use these. So I'm thinking I'm just going to put them in between the days of the week here. Okay, and then comes one of these like that. And another one of these. And then one more of this. Can go like that. And then these, I'm gonna just find a place for them in the spread. I can combine these with one of these hearts, huh? Like this. Maybe something like that in this corner, and something else like that in this corner. And then since I have these down here, I can add this here with a heart. And I can add hearts in different places. And I have a heart there. So here I've got 2, 3, 4, 5 hearts. Here I got 1, 2. So we need to add some more hearts over here. I can put one here for sure. Another one right in here. And then there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay. Okay, and I have just a few hearts left over, which I'm thinking maybe I can put them here. Here, here, and at the end of Sunday. Oh well, just enough for that. And I used them all. Look at this. I used all of my leftover stickers. I tried these except this quote and one bullet point, and then all of the paint sticker set. And the spread looks great. I'm excited. This spread is ready for a week of catch-all planning. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click the like, subscribe, and notification button. That way you may be notified of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I can't wait to see you guys all in the next one. Bye!